Hello guys, today I bring you a junk journal flip through. This is a custom order journal. You won't see this on my Etsy shop. It has already been purchased. The one thing about this journal that you will probably notice if you're someone who watches my journal flip throughs, you might recognize this cover. This is a replica of a cover that I made for a B6 journal. That was also a custom order, and it was a faith journal. This time, this customer, she didn't really want it to be a faith journal, but when I asked her which charm she wanted me to put on the cover, she said that she wouldn't mind a cross, but she wanted it hanging from the closure. So instead of gluing the cross here like in the original cover that I made for the other journal, I put I hung the cross from the seam binding. The other thing that you would probably notice is that in comparison to the original, this one is a standard size traveler's notebook insert. So, but this is what it looks like in the back, and this is the front, as you were able to see earlier. Now this right here, it is, I did do the same that I did to the other cover. I inked it with gold ink, and it's shimmery, so you can kind of see the shining. I will quickly describe it a little bit on the outside for those of you who've never seen this cover. What I did was I made a layered, I layered it up with different papers. A page from a coloring book. This is a handmade paper that I just put on the top. Then I layered several different lace streams. This one right here was the first one. Then I added this one, and then this little bit right here. Okay, and for the binding I used sari silk. And for the charms for this one, I used one of my flower bottles, and then there's another one here that's a butterfly. This one, super cute. And this angel. And then there's this one right here, this cameo, a tiny bead of a charm over here, and then this one over here, crystal. And then on the bottom of the book I used, this one is a cup. Wow, the lighting is too bright. It's too bright. This one is a cup right here. This one is a flower. Another bead over here, and another one over here. So that's basically it for as far as charms. Alright, so let's go inside the journal. Just gotta untie it like that. Okay. The only thing that's the same as the other journal is the cover. The inside is different. For this one, for the inside of this journal, she wanted a pocket on the front cover. Specifically, I did add a pocket to the back cover over here, but we'll get to that at the end. But yeah, she wanted a front pocket, and what I did, I got a handmade paper, and then I put it through my sewing machine, and I attached this beautiful image over here. And then on the bottom, I practically just layered handmade paper upon handmade paper just to create like a label effect. And then Here I stamped it with a stamp that's for, you know, for putting dates and stuff, and so that she can put the date she started using this journal. And I did add a tag, and it's blank because I, you know, just think that it will be easier for her to fill it out with the dates that she comes into her journal to write, or with, you know, basic information about her journal or personal information about her, whatever she wants to put in there. She did say that she wanted her journal to have lots of lace, you know, trims and tabs, and she wanted to have really, you know, lots of you know, charms and stuff like that. But to compensate on that, she didn't really need to have a lot of ephemera inside the journal, so I only used mainly Artie Mae's tags and some journaling cards because it's already ready to use. You know, just print it out, cut it, and I had it from, you know, I had it in my stash already cut up and everything, so all I had to do was distress it a little bit on the edges, so I always do that, and add a lace trim on the top right here. So that's what you're going to be looking at. This is another tag, and I really like the contrast of the burnt yellow with the pink and the blue. Over here I added a fold out. By what I did was the actual page for the journal ended here, so I stamped you know, the page, not stamped it, but I punched the paper on the edge with my lace design puncher, and then I glued this paper scrap over here, and on top of that I glued this other paper. So I was able to make an extra journaling space, and it's a fold out, and just cover the part where you can see the back of this with this sticker over here. So over here I made a pocket for her, and I added more journaling space by adding this extra paper and a journaling card, mini journaling card for her to journal with. So basically that's what that is. Lots of pieces of, you know, scraps of the lace and stuff added throughout the journal. This is a ledger paper that I use often. Another Artie Mae's, and then this page over here flips out. I also did stamp on the, I stamped the corner of the book in some of the pages. In the back, this is a Artie Mae's journaling card. I did add, on the inside, I added scrapbooking paper as well. I love this scrapbooking paper. I've used it quite often. And here I added this mini tiny envelope to make extra, you know, journaling space and pockets. That's also something that she wanted. She wanted extra pockets. She wanted lots of pockets here and there, so I added the envelope for that. So this right here is a pocket, and this is a pocket over here. Artie Mae's tag, journaling card. There's another pocket here, and over here there's another tuck spot. This is a large pocket, and the Artie Mae's tag. This page flips out over here. Another top pocket here. This one is about, this one and the first one, and the first tag are about the only tags that are blank. And I just didn't feel the need to decorate them or anything, because she did mention that she didn't really care for that. So I I employed most of my time into adding more details to the pockets and doing more stuff around the book. Over here, there's this right here is a tuck spot as well as a tab, so she has that there. Over here I added this vellum sheet. Here this is one of the accent lace trims that I use for this journal. In the back, more journaling cards from Artie Mays. This one also flips out. Over here I made a collage for her and I added a bit of a trim on the top. This is a collage made of different kinds of paper that match the journal. And then this is the center page, and I didn't add any coloring pages to this book because I'm thinking that she's probably going to use this for a lot of writing. So I was thinking that this will be a really nice page for her since it is lined paper and she could write like horizontal and it would look different from the rest of the book. So I thought that would be really nice. And in the back of that page there's more collage right here. So over here this flips out. Okay, I can't flip it out because of the paper clip. Now over here I attached by gluing it to to this paper here part of this is an envelope, that's acetate envelope, and I just cut it in half and I cut the flap of the envelope and I added this bit of it here so that she can use it as a pocket. And here this flips out. More Artie Mays tags. This is a tuck spot over here on this corner, and then she does have another space here and yet another space in here. So she could put a mini picture here in the back. She could add writing or whatever notes she takes about the picture. And then in the back of everything she has a tuck spot, a bigger, wider pocket, so she can put whatever she wants. She can take this out and put whatever she wants in there. This page flips out. This one flips out too. Almost all the pages flip out because to me this also serves as a pocket. You can add stuff, you can put stuff there and it will hold it a little bit. So those are also, those flip outs can also be used as pockets. Over here I added this journaling card and I made a label for it, and it is a tuck spot so she can use that. This is another Artie Mays journaling card, and over here this is the other part of the paper pouch. Okay. The lace trims could also be used as tuck spots, so you can put something in there. So plenty of spaces to journal and plenty of pockets. This is another pocket, and here it's a tuck spot. So over here, yet another tuck spot over here on the top. And this beautiful journal tag from Artie Mays. More tags. And the other half of that vellum sheet that I put it on the other side of the book. On the front side. Now this flips out as well. And this is a tipping. Over here is the last page. I mud patch parts of scraps of the vellum that I used here. Scraps of that vellum. And this is, like I was saying, another packet. It is a more delicate packet because it's made of coffee dye paper that I purchased from Sihita. I think her name is Hijita on YouTube, and I'll link her channel below so that you can visit her channel. And I think that she has her Etsy shop linked on her channel, so you can go to her Etsy shop. She sells this in bulk, so I purchased this from her recently. And that's it. That's the entire book. If I sounded super slow or weird, or I don't know, it's very late here for me. It's like almost my bedtime, so that's why I'm a little off and weird, but that's all. So I'll see you guys here next time. Hopefully I'll have a planner video for you guys soon, and I do have other journal videos that I want to share with you guys, but they're kind of different from the usual, so I'm excited to share those with you guys. So I hope to see you guys here next time. Don't forget to hit like on my video if you enjoyed the journal flip through, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for future videos. Bye bye.